Hello guys. Once again, welcome to Farming in Africa. And today is another farm visit day. Today we've chosen a very special guy who is right here in Accra, in Ghana, doing an amazing work with snail farming. Little did I know, and maybe you as well, that you can make so much money and create such a lucrative business from snail farming. I think this is going to be such an inspirational message to you. So come along with me and let's head to Tressel's farms, where he has been able to use the normal snails that we all have been eating and turn it into an innovative business that he's doing right here in Accra. So come along and let's go and do that. All right, Ferris, nice to meet you.
Same here.
Great. So today we are happy to be here. Super excited to learn more about snail farming. And we want to start today by you showing us around and basically taking us and showing us what you do here in a nutshell. So where are we now?
Okay, so this is the Achimota facility. We have two main facilities. We have the Ebri one, which is close to Achimota-Accra, where we have the larger one where we raise snails on the larger scale. And this is a demonstration farm because usually in Ghana and Africa, people will say, I do X number of acres of this, but you go and they don't have farms. So people wanted to see how we actually operate. So this is about 20 minutes from the airport. So worst case, someone can fly in and still come and see it. That's why we did this. And this is our base where we do all the manufacturing and fabrication. So we are one of the only companies in Ghana that fabricate greenhouses from scratch.
Wow.
All the others buy, either from China straight, or they do importation. But we build here in Ghana. We can do custom sizes, anything, but for, let's say that once you get in China, it's a one size. If it is 19 by 15, that's all you're getting. You can't cut it down. But we can do bespoke models, so we put everything here. So this is about 6 greenhouses you see. So one of this is the door. Each one is a door of the greenhouse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 alone that we did yesterday. And every month we do up to about close to 7 greenhouses.
Wow. Is you do 7 greenhouses because of the order, or is because it's the amount your capacity can do?
No, it's the order.
So
we have
approximately
2 teams,
right,
that build the greenhouses. So this is how we do it. Tressel's is a company that has a market for snails, a large market. In London, Germany, and even in Ghana, we have FDA approval to package snails in large quantities. So where do you get the snails? We started getting them from the forest, but we saw that they were woefully inadequate. So we said, okay, the best thing is to, for sustainability sake, grow your own snails. But we didn't have enough financing to do that. So we said, okay, why don't we do an outgrower scheme? That other people will grow and then we will buy back from them. So that's the main motive for our setup. So when we started, it was going very well. People were taking excellent care of it, and we said, sure, why don't we do more? It was a pilot base, and now we said we do more. So we build everything here, bring it to your site to install. The awesome thing is that we've made it in such a way that it's so efficient, we don't need electricity. We go there and then we put everything together in less than 3 days, and we're out of your hair. And the team is also very coordinated, that when they come, they do not sleep in your facility. They sleep inside the greenhouse itself. We have tents that are actually made good enough for them to sleep on site. So that's how efficient we are. We use quality metals, galvanized ones, for the sake of those in Accra that would rust, etc. We weld everything, cut everything here, and then we bring it it to your site. So
awesome. So this is where you fabricate everything. Okay.
Yeah. And this is a hostel actually for the whole team.
Oh,
so
okay.
The team, when I came to Accra, I was in Kumasi.
Yeah.
I'm Kumasi born and all that.
You raised,
but I am
including
actually from the Bree.
Okay.
Yeah, I've toured almost all over Ghana.
Yeah.
Almost all the district capitals we've been to. Because of the snails and also because of other projects like the one we did with GIZ, which is a German embassy. They helped us go to all the district capitals to see opportunities and etc. So we've toured almost everywhere. So when I came to Kumasi, this was where I was staying.
Okay.
I was having a chamber and a hall and all that. You know? And then I figured that all the guys we were employing did not have a place to stay. So we said, why don't we build something that is solid so that we can let them stay here? Because most people were complaining, traffic. Why are you late? Because of traffic, you know, from here to here. And they ask someone and they say, yes, the traffic there is
crazy.
It's crazy. So we said, okay, instead of me sharing the whole 3 places and feeling big and all that, I'm going to vacate it and use it as a hostel facility for the team. So now they have bunker beds, top and down. Trisolis employs here alone 22 people.
Wow.
Yes. Some are welders, some are fabricators, some paint, some do the snail production itself. Some come to your site to grow everything inside the greenhouse. And some are also here as a visiting team. So let's say you want a greenhouse, you come to us. These are the processes that we go through. One, the first team will come and see your site, peg and see that sure the size will fit. Or if it is a farm, they will see that sure. And then the second thing is they test the soil,
of course,
to see if everything is conducive. And then the third team will come with the already prefabricated stuff. So we have 2 standard sizes only. We have the 7.5 meters by 5 meters, and we have the 15 by 5 meters. So those are the standard size because usually without order, the place will be chaotic. You know, clients sometimes, not that I'm being condescending on them or anything, but sometimes don't know what they want. So when I came into the field, people were doing all manner of boxes and structures, and it was mostly as a form of hobby or something they were doing just to test. You know? So when we started, we said, okay, let's make standard sizes. Because we did a survey and we saw that in every house in Ghana, you have not less than 7 meters squared of space sitting freely. That people spray, people weed, people are beating over not weeding that portion of. And people grow flowers and all that, which is not bringing them revenue. So we started that. So we have 2 main sizes, and those are the sizes. And then after they come on site and build and they leave, the third team comes, and the third team builds, plants all the snail, the food that the snails would have otherwise eaten, the contomere, sweet potato, boko boko, the dwarf bananas, all that, so that it mimics the natural environment as much as possible. So these are the processes. It comes with a water storage tank on a stand. This is an example of the stand. So very steady. We put it in a car, a vehicle, and then we bolt and knot everything, and it's so solid. When it gets to your place, we just bolt and knot it and screw, and then everything is now okay. So these are some of the components. The other components. So we've made it so good seamlessly here that you can bring it on site without electricity and still make it work.
With the bolt and nuts, you're able to fix it right there. Amazing.
So, and this is also for a new project that we're doing that we're looking for investors in. So we saw that in Ghana, when people want to do anything agric, where do they go to? They either travel to Kumasi, Sunyani, etc., and spend just 4 hours trying to learn something that people have been taught for ages, and trying to be an expert in that. But what if there was an online platform that people could learn at the comfort of their home, everything agric, from snail farming, mushroom, beekeeping, and everything. So we're building a platform called Aggregate, where it's going to be an online platform where people can learn at the comfort of their home. home for free.
Yeah.
The awesome thing is that it's going to be for free.
Nice.
So we're going to build a call center here. So that's why this facility is for.
Yeah.
And then we're going to build a studio where we're going to do all the recording. So
nice.
that was just by the way, but we're also using that to create employment.
Yeah, of
so
course.
That a lot more people can get employment than the ones we have.
Yeah. So what state is this in now?
We are about 70% complete. The website is up and running.
Yeah.
But we don't have training videos there because we still need funds to complete the videos.
Yeah.
We've done the curriculum, but we're just looking at putting the videos there and then we can start. But for the snails videos, we are solid.
Yeah,
we have
already done
videos on snails, trainings, etc. So people come in to learn for free. We don't charge anything for training because the more you learn, the more you teach, the more you learn as well. So that's how we do it.
That's impressive, man. Very, very impressive. So this is going to be the call center plus the studio for them to do. So where are we now at the moment?
So these are the greenhouse structures. So these are demonstration farms.
Okay.
So this is actually the first design we did.
Okay.
So this is more like a museum.
Okay.
So this is the first design. It was curved because we were following the other greenhouses that we saw online and all that. And then it was kept. We didn't know why back then, so it was kept. But now we know that the curved nature is bad. It hampers a lot of things. Like when you put in the irrigation, you've seen that it's warped, slightly. When we go here, you see that the irrigation is far straighter. These are UV nets. That can last up to 7 years.
Wow.
Yes. Unlike the other nets that will just deteriorate. And then we come to design 3.0.
3.0. Yes. Okay. Is this 2.0?
This is 1.0.
And where's 2?
The 2.0 did so bad.
It didn't survive.
It didn't make it. Someone just said, why don't we use bamboo and this thing to make it so cheap for the people that they can afford? And fortunately for us, we always do on our own lands first. And we did it nicely and it looked so beautiful. The next day we went, it had rained. And I was happy to go and show people the new one. I went there and it was down on the floor. And then we said, oh, design 2.0.
Yeah, terminated.
So 3.0 has a square roof.
Okay.
Or a flat roof. Or you can come in.
Okay.
It has a flat roof.
I like the cocoa leaves and all. It reminds me of the farm.
Yes.
Amazing.
So you see the sprinklers are straight.
Yeah.
And far more precise than they used to be here.
Yeah.
Because of the curved nature, you see that when the water comes into the pipe, the weight displaces it.
Yeah.
But this time, even with the weight, it's still straight and it goes like that. And this is a typical setup. This is a 15 meter by 5 meter.
15 meter.
With irrigation.
Yeah.
With the down paper.
Yeah.
This is called down paper, even though it's plastic.
Yeah.
We call it down paper.
Okay.
And then we have the net, which will last for up to about 7 years.
Wow.
So this is a typical example, and we will grow everything in here.
Yeah.
So if a client comes for us to build them a greenhouse, this is what we do. We will plant everything. We will do all the irrigation, the planting of the greens, the pawpaw, the cocoyams, all the other things you see in here, and the irrigation system as well.
Okay, that's amazing. So
and this is cover crop mulching material.
Yeah.
So mulching material is basically what we use for. The snails are photosensitive, very, very.
Yes.
According to research, when they look at light, morning light like we do, it's like you having a car
pointing its light directly
into your eyes, which is very painful for them. So we put this there, just like in the bush, where there are other falling leaves, so that they can hide under nicely. We do not have snails here because this is a demo house, a demonstration house, so that people can come in and step freely. Because some of the people, we bring in pathogens and diseases, and some might be spitting on the side without you knowing, etc. So this is just a demo.
That makes sense. And how many, I guess, snails can this capacity occupy? Okay,
so this capacity, which is the 15 meters by 5 meters, which is around 45 feet by 15 feet. Yes, by 15 feet. Would take 2,000 to start with. 2,000 point of lays. Point of lays are snails that are matured and able to lay eggs. So those are the point of lays. It takes about 2,000 of them, and then you end up with 30,000 snails.
By when?
up to a year.
Up to a year.
Yes, up to a year.
And when do you harvest? What is the harvesting?
Okay, so there are two market points.
Okay.
We call one the point of lay market, which is the ones that are ready to lay eggs, like the young ones.
Yeah.
So just after a year, so let's say a year, 1 month, we harvest all of them, and then we select the ones that are sexually mature to lay eggs, and then we buy that. That is the first market. Or you can keep them for a year and a half or 16 months and have what is called table size.
Okay.
And then there's the extreme bit where people leave them for 2 years, 2.5 years, and they call otope. That's the mighty size.
Yes.
That one, when we give it to you on your fufu or your soup, you see that this is meat. That has actually taken a long time to grow.
So in terms of harvesting, how do you know that this one is 6 months? Are you using size? Are you using weight?
Okay, so even with us humans, we would be consuming the same food, sharing the same space, etc. But one will grow faster than the other. But it has a range. So if it is 180 grams to 220, they are the same age. We know that they are here, so they are the same age and they are around the same price. Okay. So that's how they are not usually too far off each other. Yeah, it's just like you and your your next sibling. Yeah, something like that. Sometimes people will not even know the difference. Yeah, between them.
And then as you pick them, they had already laid. So then you still are continuing with this farm. Or
no, so this is the cycle. Yeah. The ones that we put in are sexually matured and about to lay eggs. Once we put them in about 2 weeks, they start the mating rituals. Okay. And then they will lay, and it takes about 15 to 21 days for them to hatch, the eggs to hatch. So in a year, the ones that have hatched will be sexually matured, but haven't laid yet. Yes. So they are waiting for the rains before they lay. So we harvest immediately or before the first rain come, so that they don't lay eggs here. Oh, okay. So we displace them into other clients' greenhouses, and that is where they lay eggs the first season.
But as a client that have bought that, so I buy that, I give it, the rain starts, they lay eggs. Yes. After a year, I want to pick them, and then the next batch will lay. So do I always pick the batch, the first batch?
We pick the younger ones. So we buy the point of lays, because now after a year, that mom that laid. By the way, snails are hermaphrodites, so I can't say mom. I would say man she or she man, etc. So at that time, yes, their pronouns are he and she,
exactly,
etc. So at that time they are far older, so you can equally differentiate them from the other ones.
So you pick those ones.
Only the point of lays. Yeah. The small ones.
But that's if you're breeding. But what if I want to go and sell? I want to take it to the market.
Well, if you want to still sell, if you want to still sell, if you sell the moms, that means that you have a lot of the younger ones here to lay, and it will be over the system's capacity. Okay. The system is made in such a way that at every given time there should be large snails 2,000. Yeah. And the medium snails should not be more than 30,000. Okay. So if you leave the medium one for them to lay, the system is 100% over flooded, like a million times over flooded.
So what do? You let them lay, and then you pick them and the moms, so that the young ones
the moms are the first occupants of this structure. So let's say we've brought the moms to you, the POLs. Yeah. At that time they were teenagers. Yes. And now they've laid eggs, and they are now looking at their young ones. Yes. So we wait for the young ones to grow up to a year. Yeah. And when they are about to settle in and give birth, we put them in other people's greenhouses.
But what about to the market? When do you take them to the market?
Okay, so it's either we take the young ones, the ones like we buy them. Yeah. So we are the market at that time. Exactly. So we will buy and put it in other people's greenhouses. That's the market, not table size. Okay. That's not the eating size yet. Okay. They are still about half the eating size, but they can lay eggs. Okay. Yes. So that's the first
a year.
One. That's a
year. So they take a year to
to
lay.
Be sexually mature.
Wow.
And lay.
Okay.
And then the adult ones can lay up to 3 times and they become redundant.
3 times, so that means 3 years?
3 years, yes. Okay. And they become redundant because they cannot lay enough eggs and all that, they're grown old, basically. And that is when you sell them to the market for food. Okay. Right? So the cycle, you can also do 2 years and sell them and select some of the best of your young ones and put them in to replace them. So for snail systems, you have to always make room for expansion.
Yeah.
Always make room for expansion.
Wow, that's impressive. So at the moment, this is a demonstration area.
Yes.
In terms of feeding, I see plantain, I see cocoa yam. Is there anything else, or this is enough?
Okay. So this is woefully inadequate. It's not enough.
Okay.
So like humans, we have a balanced diet, and they should also have a balanced diet. So we have bananas. We have bananas in there. We have cocoyam. We have boko leaves. We have alefi. Most of them I do not know their scientific names, but that's how locally they are called. And then the cocoa leaves were also rotten mixed with the soil. They eat the soil as well, and they eat calcium. So we have pre-formulated feed that we do. That we give to them.
Okay.
So I'll show you a sample of that.
Okay.
That was on the table as well. I'll show you a sample of that. So they eat that. You have to add some of it because they need calcium for their shells, for their teeth,
stronger,
and for their egg laying. If you want them to lay a lot, yes.
That seems good. I want us to continue this interview, but I want us to have a seat, and then I can ask more questions, guys.
We can also go to the back.
Okay.
This is our crude research facility. You can see they are doing a bit of research.
Yeah.
So some are dead. We are gathering samples. We have partnered with a certain university where it hasn't been formalized yet. So we can't release name, but they are helping us with. They have one of the state-of-the-art labs.
Okay.
That we are
in Ghana.
Yes. In
okay.
Ghana. That was used to test COVID way back, but they are now helping with microbiology and how things affect snails, etc. Yeah. So these are usually the sizes of point of lace.
Is this what we call the nwapa?
Yes, this is a nwapa.
Yeah.
So it has a wavy
black,
waves, and yellow.
Yeah.
And then it has a pink tint.
Yeah.
In the side. So this is a typical example.
Yeah.
And these are point of lace.
Oh yeah. So you can see the size of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are not edible, but they can lay eggs.
Okay.
So people will come in and say, I want the very big one. But we say no. Don't want the very big one because big is not better when it comes to this particular sense.
Yeah.
You know. Most people think big is better.
Exactly. Farmers, I deal with that in goats all the time. People are, I want the big goat. I'm like, are you gonna eat or breed?
Yes.
If you're gonna breed, you need a young lady, right?
Yes. So this is our research facility.
Okay.
We harvest, we do a whole lot of iterations, and these are some of them.
Oh wow.
So these are a different breed.
Yeah.
They are called AF.
Yeah.
Or
this is what we have there on the streets, and
yes. But unknown to people, they're actually edible.
Yeah.
Very much edible.
As kids, we will eat them.
Yes.
Now I won't eat them.
Yes.
But as kids, we will eat them.
Yes.
You know.
So imagine why is that when we're kids we can eat, but because we are now grown, we are picky.
Because of cum.
Yes.
But
it's very good because it helps. They are not poisonous. All snails in Ghana that have shells are not poisonous.
Really? Yes. All snails?
All snails that have shells.
Shells, okay.
That's the distinction.
Yeah.
There are snails without shells, which are called slugs.
Yeah.
And some also look
They're
like
even
leeches.
smaller. Yeah.
Some are like leeches.
Yeah.
And there's even that one that our moms used to prepare a benquine way back, palm nut soup.
Is it a small one?
You suck it up.
Oh yeah. They are found in rivers.
That was brilliant as well. You know, you do and then it goes in and you chew that. You know, so this is Rhoda. I would like her to walk us through the. Yeah. They are in. Oh, the bottom is open.
Be careful. Put it down. I think it's a bit wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes.
So what is the difference between these and the what we call the good ones?
Yes. So they are actually not bad, just that they are stigmatized because of where they are found. You find them
versus
in
home.
Bad places, gutters, drains, eating questionable stuff. People say, oh, the snail is eating something. And now everyone says that you are a bad snail.
Yeah.
It's a case of mistaken identity.
That makes sense.
But we have 3 basic types, in Ghana.
Okay.
So the major types are the AA, which is the Achatina, and then we have the AM, which is the Achachatina marginata, and then we have the AF, which is the Achatina fulica.
So you're getting all these names because are they in other places as well? Are they unique to Ghana?
They are in other places, especially Africa. Okay. But the AF closely resembles the Helix aspersa, Maximus, which is like, don't mind the names. It's like the European type.
Okay.
You know, they have tastier. This actually has more, like it tastes better for them, for Europeans than our Nwapa.
Yeah.
You know, so they prefer this even better. And these ones have more slime.
Yeah.
You want to go into snail slime production for pharmaceuticals and anti-aging. This is what you should be looking at. The AAs do not produce so much slime. They are a bit sluggish. These are walkers. They can walk almost everywhere. Put them here today. Next day you see them in Kumasi and they tell you, I'm going to the north. You know, so that is basically, and the difference is that these are not marketable. Because like you said, you won't eat them now. You know, it's only basically maybe if you're doing free food. Even people will look at it and say, no. Even though the food is
but then
free
once you take it off the shelf,
it's very difficult for people to know. Especially the new generation that we are dealing with.
Of course,
when you cook snails, no one knows. They don't really care what type. So far as it's edible, they will eat it. But this is not marketable because you can't sell it with a shell. And then, but the AAs are marketable. So those ones are the best ones that we sell.
That makes complete sense. Thank you so much for taking us through your farm. This is very impressive. Now I'm thinking about all the projects I want to do now. I want to do one for my mom. I want to do one at the school. I want to do one at my farm. I think it's very, it's very unique. And I will encourage you, if you haven't been here before, come here. He's in Dansoman. He's in Accra. It's very close. Come and learn something. I believe 90% of Ghanaians have a farming background in our subconsciousness, whether you as a kid or your family used to farm. And I think it's time we bring that back. He's done this at his backyard, right? You can do it. I think you can come and do something small in people's backyard. Come and explore. Come on a Saturday, Sunday, take the time, come here and learn one or two things. Maybe it might not be snails, but just being here could, bring some innovation, some ideas into your mind, and you can also be a farmer so that you can help feed your family and maybe have access to feed the country as well. We're going to sit down and have more conversation about snail farming and pepper farming as well. So stay tuned and we'll come back again with more videos.